Welcome to Comcast Local Edition. I'm Donna Richardson, and my guest this hour is Tom Crawford, board member with the Family Tree. Tom, always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Now, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and tell me about Stand for Children Pinwheels for Prevention.
Yes, well, in celebration of the National Child Abuse Prevention Month, the Family Tree is launching a public awareness campaign called Stand for Children, Pinwheels for Prevention. The pinwheel is the national symbol for child abuse prevention. And the campaign's really asking citizens to take a stand for children and to promote positive parenting and strengthening communities.
Now, there's a spokesperson that's associated across the country with the different programs. Now, who's the Maryland spokesperson?
Well, we're very happy to have the First Lady, Katie O'Malley, as a spokesperson for the campaign, and she's excited to be a part of it.
And it's so important to try to prevent this and educate our parents ahead of time. Can you tell me a little bit about Family Tree and the types of programs that they provide?
Sure. The Family Tree is Maryland's leading nonprofit, really dedicated to child abuse prevention. They provide a series of education and outreach programs, and they're really trying to strengthen families within our state.
And how many people and families actually are they able to assist?
They reach over 21,000 children, parents, and caregivers here in the state of Maryland every year.
Now, with the pinwheels, how can we get the community involved to try to get this positive message out?
Well, anyone can get involved. You really just need to go to the website that's been created as a part of this campaign. That website is standforchildrenmd.org.
Okay.
And by going to that website, children can get involved by creating virtual pinwheels, by designing them themselves. They can also share those pinwheels with their friends and family via Facebook and Twitter. So there's a lot of great opportunities for folks to have fun with the site.
And what's the goal of trying to obtain the pinwheels for the garden?
Well, you know, scout troops, schools, community groups can get involved by creating a virtual pinwheel garden, and then sharing those amongst a variety of different folks. And those virtual gardens will be out there for all to see. In addition, there are going to be physical pinwheel gardens that are going to be organized throughout the state. And again, by going to that same website, you can get information on where those are going to be and participate in those.
That's a wonderful idea, especially since it's springtime. We'll be planting, so now we can plant the pinwheels in our gardens and make everybody aware of what's going on. Now, the pinwheels, is this a new project, or this is the first time that we're doing this here?
Well, as I said before, it's really a national phenomenon, and this is the first year the Family Tree is launching this campaign, but we hope this website and this effort to be something that's long-standing throughout time. M&T Bank, my employer, is proud to be a sponsor of the Pinwheels for Prevention Stand for Children campaign. And you know, we do a lot in the community to strengthen communities, and really by getting behind organizations such as the Family Tree. You know, together as a community, we can make a difference.
And that's so important. So once again, I want to ask, how do we get information for the location of the pinwheel gardens and also the virtual garden?
Yes, all of that will be on the dedicated website that's been created, and that website is standforchildrenmd.org.
Excellent. Tom, thanks again for joining me. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
My guest this hour has been Tom Crawford, board member with the Family Tree. And if you're interested in what Comcast is doing in your community, go to On Demand and click Get Local. For Comcast Local Edition, I'm Donna Richardson.